Hey guys, the Will Coca podcast is teamed up with Find the Good. Find the Good is a brand that helps reinforce good habits in both mental health and physical well-being. Use the code WillCoca to receive 10% off your next purchase. And remember, 10% of the profits go to Mental Health America. Welcome, everybody. We made it to Friday, folks. This is another 5-Minute Friday. Building the life you want is tricky. I am at the beginning stages of this process, and by no means am I even close to accomplishing this. I am simply planting the seeds. There's a quiet but powerful truth that many people don't realize until they've already given up. It's never too late to build the life you want. No matter your age, your past mistakes, your current circumstances, or how far off course you've drifted, you can always start again. The life you envision may not be easy to reach. The road may not look like what you expected, but the destination is still yours to claim, if you're willing to do the work. Building the life you want begins with clarity. That clarity doesn't come from scrolling through social media or chasing someone else's version of success. It comes from tuning inward and being brutally honest about what truly matters to you. What brings you peace? What lights you up? What are you willing to struggle for? These aren't easy questions, but the answers shape the foundation of a life that feels like yours, one that's rooted in purpose, not performance. As soon as you start making these changes, don't be surprised when everything starts to shift. The people around you may not understand. Some won't cheer you on. In fact, you may outgrow some relationships that once felt like home. That's not because you've become better than anyone. It's because the version of you who settles for less cannot coexist with the version of you who's reaching for more. Sometimes you have to choose between keeping the peace and keeping your soul intact. Now, changing your social circle can feel like a loss, but it's often just space being cleared for alignment. The people who belong in the life you are building will not resent your growth. They will rise with you. You may find yourself surrounded by fewer people, but you'll find more depth, less noise, and more truth. You'll also need to adjust your expectations, not just of others, but the timeline, the ease of things, the instant validation. Building something takes time. It requires grit, grace, and a willingness to look foolish as you try new things. You might fail. You might doubt yourself. But you'll be moving, and that momentum, no matter how slow it is sacred. This is the part I've struggled with the most. I've created these timelines in my head of when things need to happen, not just with our daughter, but with my business. And the truth is that mentality completely destroyed me. To be frank, it put me in a dark place. I had to take a step back and realize why I'm doing what I'm doing and surround myself around the people that speak the same language. I had to stop asking for directions from people who have never been where I'm trying to go. Not everyone will understand our dream, and they don't need to. Some people simply don't have the map for the path you're on, and that's okay. Trust your own compass. Seek guidance from those who've walked a similar terrain, but above all of it, you have to stay faithful to your own vision, to that process that you trusted to take that initial leap of faith, that initial movement. That inertia will get you to where you need to be. Because at the end of the day, this is your one life. And no matter how far off track you feel, it's never too late to build something completely beautiful. Thanks for listening, folks. That's been another 5-Minute Friday.